Yo, what's up? How you doing? I do believe that you're keeping up well. I do believe that this is another day that you and I have been given to get it done in this life. Now, this is something that is so important and super important about this day. Is as long as you can see this day and as long as you are in this day, you're made for success and you're made to get it done. And even as we are getting it done in this life, there's this quote that is always being thrown at us, that you and Steve Jobs and Oprah Winfrey or whoever are having 24 hours each and every day. So how you're going to do with the 24 hours will tell the difference at the end of the day. So today we are going to talk about time and how to actually make time. Because if we don't have time to make time, unfortunately, we might not have time to make time for that time. Now let's think about time and the construct that it's time. Because we end up each and every other single day saying, oh, I wish I had more time because I would have done this. I wish I would have been added like 20 more hours or 2 more hours so that I can be able to finish a certain task. But does it mean that as human beings, we actually don't have enough time to finish our tasks? Does it mean we always have tasks running back to back, that we cannot be able to finish our set out tasks with the time that has been set? Does it even mean that actually we don't have time? I always feel sometimes that I have 1,003 things to do in like 2 minutes. But then I always ask myself, where am I going to get more time? Where am I going to add an extra hour so that I can finish a certain task? I know I have a video to shoot, I know I have a business run, I have meetings to attend to, I have even a social life to attend to, but I actually don't have time. I don't know if you are like me, but I believe that most of us always ask this question: where is the time? And I am not probably in the best position to answer that question, but I'm going to propose some thoughts towards maybe how are we going to manage our time so that we can be able to see, can we be able to manage our time as flexibly as possible? Because time is a resource. And if you have to manage anything in this world, that the resources that are kept in your hands, that the resources that are at the disposal of your hands. And time is one of them. And even as you think about time, how are you spending your resource? In this century and in this world currently, we are the busy people, always running task after task after task. We don't have even that one moment to relax and take a deep breath. And unfortunately, the more we are doing, the more the world is requiring us to do more. And even we have quotes like, for you to be more, you have to do more. But does it really mean we have to be more and do more? Does it really mean we have to be as busy as possible so that we can be considered productive? Does it mean ticking each and every item on our to-do list? Does it consider ourselves productive? Or probably we could actually be burying ourselves into a pit called burnout. I've actually been affected in one way or another with burnout because I'm always trying to chase this success, trying to reach into this goal as I'm chasing this other. But time does not allow us to always keep on running. We need to take some break. We need to take some moment out and enjoy the process in which time presents us. Probably our busyness could be as a result of us not being able to plan ourselves well. I have been told time and again by the people around me that actually it's not that you have so much to do, it's actually you who have not been able to prioritize your things properly. So the first thing on how to manage our time well is to prioritize our time, or what is referred to in a book that I was reading, Make Time. Creating a highlight for yourself, that this is what is going to be the highlight for my day. This is what I'm going to prioritize for myself this day. Maybe you're an employee, maybe you're working as a freelancer, maybe you're even out there trying to look for a job. What is the highlight for your day? What is just that one task or several tasks that you can create and say, this is my priority for today. As long as I have achieved this, I can be able to move on to the next task. As long as I've been able to achieve this, I can be comfortably say that I have used my time well. How are you going to create those priorities? The priorities on how your time is going to be spent are going to be highly influenced with your character and your personality. What kind of character, what kind of a personality life do you want to live? Prioritize that. Prioritize probably time with your family. Prioritize time for your employer. Prioritize time with your significant other. Prioritize time for yourself, for your well-being. Look after yourself. There's no need for you to work 22 hours out of 24 hours and then tomorrow you're dead just because of burnout. There's no need for you to work for a 7-day full shift and then you're collapsing because of burnout. Who is actually going to enjoy that money that you heavily worked for? Ask yourself that question. As long as you prioritize your time well, you can be able to fully and enjoy the moment in which time presents. There's no need for you to hurriedly work on some tasks just because you want to get onto the other task. Just enjoy this process of working in it. Block that time and say, this day is my shoot day. So I'm not going to take any other single job. I'm going to enjoy the process of working this out. And you never know, some of these moments are the moments that are actually going to make your life. Life is made up of moments, moments in which are created by this time. So how are you spending your time? How are you prioritizing your time? And as long as you've been able to prioritize your time, we go to the next focus stage, that is laser focus, whereby this is what I have set out for this time, and this is what exactly I am going to do between this and this time. Personally, I know I have a challenge in that. I'm not able to keep my time quite well. But that is a challenge and is a place in which I can grow from. But are you able to focus on the activity or the tasks that you have prioritized on? Having that laser focus, such that if you said I'm going to be here at this time, I exactly work towards that. I exactly say that it's actually not a fact saying better late than never. You say better never than late. You can actually work on that principle whereby you're always keeping time and you're always having a laser focus onto the set time for your goals. I know sometimes we have unbearable circumstances. Probably you're moving somewhere and you had an accident, or maybe you were going to work and something just happened. There are those cases, but there are not those cases each and every other single day. There is a way in which you can be able to sort yourself with time. If you need to get to work by 8, even if there is heavy traffic, what will cause you not to go an hour earlier? What will be the pain in arriving at your workplace probably 30 minutes before work opens? Probably that creates an opportunity for you to learn a new skill. Maybe it will help you for those 30 minutes or even that 1 hour that you will be there at your workplace before work starts. It can create for you an opportunity either to read a book, to learn a new skill, to interact with a new system at work, to even create something for yourself. Because all these opportunities of time that we have as extras, we can grab them and have them as opportunities for growth. So how are you able to focus onto your time schedules? You created a highlight, now you're focusing exactly onto that specific task. You said you're going to arrive home at 8, yes, get at 8. Probably by 8:30 you've done everything that you wanted have to do in the evening, and now you have like an extra hour to take dinner and maybe read a book, to catch up with your partner, to do all these things. Because all these opportunities in which time has created, there are moments that are being created for you to create the life that you want. So don't get buried into the busyness of this world. Don't get buried into the infinity pool that is created by social media, because that is one of the distractions that always kills our focus. Did you realize that sometimes when you get into maybe a social media platform, maybe Instagram or Twitter or TikTok or Facebook, WhatsApp, whichever, name it, you can actually not control the time that you're there. You just continually consume content after content after content. But have you budgeted for that time? How are you going to stop all those distractions and focus on the tasks at hand? I know some of us are always complaining and saying, I cannot have time or dinner with my loved ones. But you're spending ages of hours on social media. Probably that is the time that maybe you need to invest into your relationships. Maybe that is the time that you really need to invest with yourself in working out. Maybe that's 30 minutes that you are doing on social media. Maybe you can invest it in going to the gym or working out in your home. Maybe those 30 minutes that you're on TikTok, those are the 30 minutes you need to pick up your phone and call your parents, or even call your loved ones, call your guardians, call your friends, catch up on a friend, check out on your neighbor. Because some of these moments that we do have, it's time that has created for us. So how are you going to use your time today? How are you choosing to make time for yourself? It's not that you're busy, it's just that you are not able to take count of your time. So have a good day and let's get it done as we keep on making time for ourselves. See you next time.